Now I'ma stay awake.
Who is Rachel Reenstra?
Four-time Emmy-nominated Rachel Reenstra is an American comedian, actress, and wildlife conservationist. TikTok suspended Rachel Reenstra's account due to her vocal criticism of the vaccination drive.
Yeah! Now I'ma stay awake.
It's a board game. It's a fucking board game. Shows you the world. The places of the outbreaks.
We're not gonna play that game.
I know we're not gonna play that game, Michael. God. He's like, we're not gonna play that game. Well, you already played the game. The world did. And we knew it was a fucking game, but apparently you guys didn't. So we're just saying.
Yeah! Now I'ma stay awake.
Anyway, let's throw in the sorry for sterilizing most of humanity. Let's do that one. That's an important one.
Also, sorry for sterilizing so many of you. There's just too many of us, and some of you are not nice.
Not nice. This is not going well.
Now I'ma stay awake.
So, what's a digital twin?
We're done.
What are biosensors for your health and safety? For your health.
Oh my God. It's almost like if you sneeze, achoo! They'll think you said up something else, and then you're canceled.
Now I'ma stay awake.
Nothing to see here. No programming.
Yeah! Now I'ma stay awake.
That they're putting now on apples and avocados. And yeah, it's funded by Bill and Melinda Gates. What could go wrong there?
They took us down years ago for seeing through the lies. They give us our channels back now, but don't apologize. Yeah, now I'ma stay awake.
You're an anti-vaxxer, climate change denier. Why is it no? We're just fucking common sensors.
Now I'ma stay awake.
I mean, the stuff I'm learning.
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party.
I went down the Cabbage Patch Kid conspiracy. Like the orphan trains and incubators at World Fairs. I can't even look at a meme anymore without going down the rabbit hole. Ah! Ugh, what's happening? I have questions.
Yeah, now I'ma stay awake. The devil is done.
Yes. I love that. Remove. I love that part. The devil is done. I'm dancing to that. Now I'ma stay awake. Now I'ma stay awake. I worked hard on that. Myself and artificial intelligence. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to Now I'ma Stay Awake. Now it's serious. And if you know anything about me, that's a lie right off the bat because I'm not going to be serious about any of this. However, I do think it's important that we give anything. I would give anything for somebody that knew how to set up my microphone. Hi, sexuals. What's going on? We are going in a little bit tonight for a couple of reasons, and I'm going to tell you why. One is that when they gave our channels back, they didn't give the monetization back, and so because of that, I was looking up a little research, and it said that in order for me to get my monetization back, even though they gave us our channels back, I would have to go live. If I wanted to achieve the hours to get monetized, which as much as I love doing this for free, why not? Why not get paid for it? So I'm gonna have to go live almost every day for 2.5 hours. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, this shit right here. So anyway, you'll be seeing me live every night. I have so much to say about Charlie Kirk. I have so much to say about that whole thing that I have to actually, in order to keep my sanity, I have to break it up, right? Because otherwise, every single live stream I would do would be about Charlie Kirk. Let me put my glasses on and become serious for a second. I might. Okay, this whole thing, like, I'm not there yet. Like, I'm not there yet. Like, I'm not gonna ever tell you that I think Michael Jackson is alive. I'm never gonna tell you that I think Prince is alive. I'm not gonna tell you that David Bowie, there's some weird shit there. We'll cover it. We'll cover it because I have to do 400 hours. It's kind of like if you guys ever were punished for anything and they're like, you are gonna have to. My mom always made us write lines like, I will not swear. I will not swear. I will not swear. And I had to write that 100 times. And then I finally just started writing, I will not fucking swear. And then the I just went with one pen and then just went like this. I thought I was cheating. She always would forget the punishments that we got. But I did swear as a child. I swear as an adult. I don't think it makes me a bad person. I think it makes me passionate. I'm getting better on it, but I'm getting better at swearing, not better at stopping. I'm just saying. My aunt does not like me to swear, so I'm trying not to swear because I'm named after my Aunt Jean, and she means a lot to me, so I will try to not fucking swear anymore, Aunt Jean, okay? You think Morgan Freeman okay, can we stop? Like, people die. Like, they actually die, and I think that Michael Jackson absolutely died. In fact, I think he was offed, and I think Prince was offed, and so I don't think there's an island, although the Valhalla thing is really there's so many weird things with this Charlie Kirk thing that I have to kind of distract for a minute because we'll go into Charlie Kirk, trust me, because when I go down that rabbit hole, it's like, and then people get sick of talking about it because I don't understand how you can't find it interesting. I get how you might say, well, Rachel, there's so much else going on in the world. Why do you give? Because it's everything. It's everything. It is as I think. I really does this even sound good? This microphone? I don't know. I think it's as important as the COVID thing because there are going to be certain things implemented based off of this tragedy, off the death of someone I didn't even really know who he was until he died. And if you don't see the craziness behind it, then you're probably going to get the next booster. This is all I'm saying. Okay, thank you. Because I don't sound good in the earphones. It sounds canny and sound is important to me. Sound frequency, especially since I'm studying cymatics. Anyway, talk about the 3I Atlantis. Well, let me just introduce to you a couple different opinions about what this really is. When I heard about it, I was like, to me, it felt like just without knowing anything about space, whether we went there or not, whatever the shape the world is in, or the shape the Earth is in. I felt like, well, third eye, right? Third eye is right here. It's your pineal gland. Third eye, Atlantis. Wow. That was not an accident. 3I Atlas. So the third eye is your pineal gland. It's the part in your brain that sees beyond form, right? It sees the essence. It's the one that is the intuition. It's the one that's connected with source, and it's an actual thing in your brain, so it's not a conspiracy. Third eye. And there's a band called Third Eye Blind, and I was like, wow, that is such a perfect metaphor for how this generation, including mine, with the pineal gland gets calcified through certain chemicals and whatnot. But all that to say, 3I Atlas, if you just think about the metaphor, okay, because everything's kind of a metaphor anyway, if it's all hologram and it's all just like a dream. So 3I Atlas is your third eye. kind of the map to your third eye. Like Atlas, doesn't that mean a map to your third eye? Now there's people talking about that as well, but I wanted to present, since that's what I said this live stream was about. I'm going to add, and by the way, I really am going to try to be more, a little more organized with my live streams. I'm not going to be falling asleep. I'm not going to be drinking. I am drinking ginger tea right now, but I just want to really get clear about so much. You guys, we're living in a time that I think a lot of us feel frustrated with it. And then a lot of us feel lucky. And I go back and forth like 50-50. Like I wake up and I go, this is the shit show. But that's because I look at the news and then I think about it and I say, no, guys, I'm living in a time where like I use this right here. I use Chat GPT. Like my computer wasn't working today. Something shut down. I had a new camera. I've got a what do they call it? It's an extension, a monitor. I have a monitor. Like I'm trying to up the level of my live streams and everything went wrong today. And I had nobody to call. Like just people don't call each other anymore. So I just asked Chat GPT, took pictures of the situation, yelled at him for a little bit. I'm like, that's not what I meant. And I'm like, Rachel, what are you doing? And he took me through it, or whatever it is, like looked at the picture. And then I think to myself, why and how can like this chatbot see a picture? Like they don't have eyes. No, they don't have eyes. How are they seeing the picture? They're seeing the picture because everything's code. Everything's code. That's how I mean, big epiphany, Rachel. Just saying. Because how else he can't see it. It's all coded information. It's all code. Anyway, so I'm going to share with you a couple different perspectives of this. By the way, whenever I hear about it, I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, I swore again. I don't care. I'm interested, but I feel like we've been lied to so much about space and NASA and all, there's truth with lies. Like, did we go to the moon? No fucking way. But now we have 3 moons, according to NASA. I'm so tired of the lies that it's like you're talking to that person that always lies to you. So why would you listen to anything they say? Does that make sense? It's like, okay, another fucking comet that we've never seen before that might come to Earth and might not. And it looks like, I don't know. Well, that looks like a dolphin. A dolphin meets a whale. I don't know. There's a different picture every time. I mean, not that I don't care. I'm just like, so bring it. Give them my address. I'm waiting for it. Like nothing makes me afraid anymore. Let's go, 3-Eye Atlas. Stop with the buildup. You know what I mean? It's like seeing a trailer for a movie that they never actually release. So the first thing I'm going to share is a Harvard professor, Avi Loeb, updating about 3-Eye Atlas. And the reason we know this is true, we know for a fact it's true, is because it's on Fox News. I say that very sarcastically. So,
Now I'ma stay awake.
shit, I didn't mean to do that. All right. So let me bring to the stage a Harvard. I used to hear Harvard professor, and I'm like, that means they're so smart. And they said, no, they're paid for and indoctrinated. I'm not saying there's not smart people that come from Harvard, but come on, you got a lot of money. Did Einstein go to Harvard? Did Tesla go to Harvard? Did any of them go to the schools that we say are the most like, ooh, it's a Harvard educated professor? Anyway, no, most of them didn't even go to school, which is where I'm at. Like if I had a kid, I'd be like, you ain't going. My friends and I now say, friends and people I've never met who are usually just strangers who are then my friends. We say, what indoctrinated camp did you go to? And what's weird is when I say that on my tours, I'm like, hey, so where are you from? What indoctrinated camp did you go to? And they just start laughing because they all get it. Like, they all get it. Republicans, Democrats. It's not right or left anymore, guys. If you're still part of that paradigm, I feel so sorry for you. I really feel sorry for you. Because it's not, it's a club. It's a big club, and we ain't in it. We ain't in it. That's George Carlin, but it's a club, and we ain't in it. I can't wait to do a review on this mic. It's like if you touch it like this, it goes mute. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, technology. Here we go. So I'm going to present to you the Harvard educated person that gives you his, synopsis. And I'm curious about it. I love knowing everything. That's what's keeping me alive in this matrix is I'm so curious. I can't wait to hear anything from anyone about another comet. Let's go.
So what does that mean, huh?
Wait,
My
he's
next
growing a
guest says
tail.
there's a 40% chance that it is alien technology. Big news for Star.
All right. First of all, no, I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to play it. It's growing a tail. It's growing a tail. And it's 40% sure it's alien technology. It's growing a tail. I just can't with this. Okay, but you tell me what you think. Yeah, I'm fine. Just tell me what you think. Here, 40%. Where do they get those? Okay, I gotta.
Stargazers, a comet making its way through our solar system, apparently growing a tail. So what does that mean, huh? My next guest says there's a 40% chance that it is alien technology. Harvard professor Avi Loeb is with me now. Sir, good morning to you. Listen, when you say alien technology, people want to know, what are you talking about? So to you, Professor, what are you talking about?
It's a blind date of interstellar proportions. We don't know what we are talking about because script writers from Hollywood are not as imaginative as the universe, and we just need to observe. That's my advice on any blind date. Observe the other side before you have an opinion. In this case, the object is anomalous because it comes in the plane of the planets around the sun to within 5 degrees, and the chance of that happening at random is 1 in 500. Moreover, it's very large. It's comparable to the size of Manhattan Island, at least a million. Million times more massive than the first interstellar object that we discovered about 8 years ago. And so the question is, why haven't we seen a million small objects before we see such a giant one? It also behaved in unusual ways. There was a glow during July and August, a glow extending towards the sun. And only in September, it started developing a tail away from the sun, the way comets do. And it has also arrived from the direction of the WOW signal from 1977, a radio signal that we couldn't figure out that was definitely extragalactic. So it has a lot of anomalies, about 8 of them that I listed, each of them with a small probability. And we see such a giant.
All right, I'm sorry. I was on mute. It's been a while. Probably best that it was on mute because of what I said. I just said he's going to have an accent. He's going to sound professional. He's going to say a lot of nothing about something that's pretty much nothing. but it is out the size of Manhattan, and we don't know why. The first one, okay, so what they say, three eye atlas is the third interstellar object that came into our whatever near the Van Allen belt, even though we can't seem to get back to that moon. But apparently it's, I don't know if it's lower space, but it's, the people are seeing stuff in the skies for sure. But you tell me what you think. I'm it's good to be critical, but it's also good to be open, but not with someone on Fox News. I'm giving you both perspectives. Okay, here we go. Sorry for my mutedness. I'll let him finish in his little accent. It looks like the professor says there's a 40% chance the comet is alien technology. How do they say? How do they say it's 40% tech? How do they know it's 40%? In order to give anybody a percentage, okay, I don't know that much about math, but in order to give anybody a percentage, you have to know, like, what would it be for 80%? So who are you comparing it to? The last two, which we actually never found out if it was alien technology? How do you fucking throw up that 40% number? It just pisses me off because there's nothing for you to I'm not going to get mad about 3 AI stellar, 3 AI interstellar, 3 AI Apeic, whatever. Here we go.
One. And it also behaved in unusual ways. There was a glow during July and August, a glow extending towards the sun. And only in September, it started developing a tail away from the sun, the way comets do. And it has also arrived from the direction of the WOW signal from 1977, a radio signal that we couldn't figure out that was definitely extragalactic. So it has a lot of anomalies about.
Yeah, I'm not muted now. So in he's throwing this information in here, right? He's just throwing this information. Like in 1977, there was this. What? Do you guys remember hearing about this? In 1977, there was this thing we couldn't figure it out. We went to the moon in 1969, and President Nixon used a landline to call the fucking moon. Okay. I'm in Sedona. If I drive to the vineyards, I don't get cell service. Okay. However, Nixon called the moon in 1969. Oh, it was via satellite. It wasn't like there was a tower on the moon. But I know all that. But now this dude is saying we can't figure out something from 1977, whether it was interstellar or whatever. It's just, if it was a movie, I'd walk out. It'd be so bad. But we're not covering this that much longer because it's just annoying to me. But I'm way more interested in 3 APAC Atlas because they have way more control over this world, especially America, than any planetary object. Here we go.
8 of them that I listed, each of them with a small probability. And my point is that although it may well be a comet and of natural origin, it could also be something like a Trojan horse, a black swan event where we say it's very unlikely for a spaceship to arrive at our.
Here's a 3-Eye Atlas update. To get to the point, no, it's still not aliens and you can't see it, but there are still some really cool things about it. Tomorrow, October 30th, it'll make its closest approach to the sun, about 125 million miles away from it, but this is important. As sunlight heats it up, the coma grows, ices sublimate, tails form more intensely. Basically, we'll get a better understanding of its chemical composition, which has already been a crazy cool surprise because this comet has shown more amounts of nickel and carbon dioxide than comets within our own solar system. What does that mean? Well, that wherever it was born in our galaxy was just different. Another fun find is the fact that it has an anti-tail. By the way, this isn't the comet, it's just an example. Common sense would tell you that when a comet goes near the sun, solar radiation would be pushing all the shit away from the sun. But an anti-tail goes towards the sun. Why? In the case of this comet, which has been observed before with other comets, it's due to large dust grains. As in, larger shit would just take longer to reverse direction due to solar wind. Okay, so it is currently hiding behind the sun, so we can't see it, but there are a number of spacecraft that can. And as it makes a way around the sun, it'll come closest to Earth around December 19th, but no matter what, you would need a telescope to see it. And then next year, it'll piece out of our solar system, guys. There's absolutely no indication that this is alien or poses any kind of threat to Earth. But that doesn't mean it's not cool as fuck. It's an interstellar visitor with a really interesting chemical composition. That's amazing. Here's a 3i Atlas update. To get to the point, no, it's still not aliens and you can't see it, but there are still some really cool things about it. Tomorrow, October 30th, it'll make its closest approach to the sun, about 125 million miles away from it, but this is important. As sunlight heats it up, the coma grows, ices sublimate, tails form more intensely. Basically, we'll get a better understanding of its chemical composition, which has already been a crazy cool surprise because this comet has shown more amounts of nickel and carbon dioxide than comets within our own solar system. What does that mean? Well, that wherever it was born in our galaxy was just different. Another fun find is the fact that it has an anti-tail. By the way, this isn't the comet, it's just an example. Common sense would tell you that when a comet goes near the sun, solar radiation would be pushing all the shit away from the sun. But an anti-tail goes towards the sun. Why? In the case of this comet, which has been observed before with other comets, it's due to large dust grains. As in, larger shit would just take longer to reverse direction due to solar wind. Okay, so it is currently hiding behind the sun, so we can't see it, but there are a number of spacecraft that can. And as it makes a way around the sun, it'll come closest to Earth around December 19th, but no matter what, you would need a telescope to see it. And then next year, it'll piece out of our solar system, guys. There's absolutely no indication that this is alien or poses any kind of threat to Earth, but that doesn't mean it's not cool as fuck. It's an interstellar visitor with a really interesting chemical composition. That's
Okay. All right. We covered that. Are we done? Are we done with that? Are we done with that? Because we heard someone from Harvard and he kept going on and he was like, this could be, first of all, she's like anti-tail, which I'm totally about. I promise you. Promise you I'm anti-tail. I'm anti-climate change. I'm anti-vax. I'm anti-Semitic, apparently. So there's a lot of anti things. I might as well be anti-tail. I mean, why not? Why not be anti-tail? Anyway, I hope you guys are waking up because the next section is going to be even more interesting and it's going to raise your vibration. But good morning, Sunday morning.
It's out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning, Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning, Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
Never not funny. Never not funny. All right. So the next thing I want to show you guys is since we're talking about space, we're going to come a little lower Earth orbit into a hurricane that's going on called Hurricane Melissa. Now, when I posted this on my Instagram and my TikTok, it was taken down immediately. Community guideline strike. Maybe I said too much, but I fought it. Seems like life is a lot about just not fighting, but standing for truth, giving good reason why. And I won. So I'm happy to say it's up to 28,000 views. Why do I care? Because it's not a lot of money. It's like $28. It's like $1 per 1,000 views. And if I can make money off sharing the truth, my God. I still care about the hurricane victims of Jamaica and other areas. You might want to tune into this. You know what? Let me make this a if I'm not making any sense to you guys, this is probably what I sound like. And so if I sound like this, you should keep scrolling.
Yang pasti lah di budok-budok lah, duk pari duk perlintas bulan di kedapir
All right, here we go. There is a hurricane hitting Jamaica right now. If you look at the map, this is not Jamaica. And if you keep going that way, you're not going to hit Jamaica. Jamaica is nowhere around here. It's somewhere over there. That's why I could never be a weather girl, because I would be. Anyway, I think you guys should know a little information about this hurricane. And not just this hurricane, but other things that came before, I think would be very, very important for you guys to know. And not just this hurricane. Oh, good. That does sound good. All right, here we go. And thank you. At least TikTok gave me the video back, because they realized I was telling the truth. All right. Now, if I'm telling the truth in this, and believe me, TikTok is not effing around anymore. I got a couple of community guideline strikes today just for saying, hey, my name is Rachel. They don't believe anything, or they want to take you down. But listen to this. It's just, by the way, it's just a coincidence. I'm only area in Jamaica that has 2030 plans on this sustainability project. What a coincidence that it's going to be hitting the area in Jamaica that has 2030 plans on this sustainability project. And so did Lahaina, and so did Asheville, and when those floods happened, and so did parts of California. In fact, all the places that have had these awful disasters, natural disasters, just to be clear. Now, all of them just happen to be in the exact same path as the towns that have a sustainability project. It's the opposite of stupid. Rhymes with heart. SMA. Can't say that, but I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Lahaina burns down in one of the worst wildfires in US history. A year later, we find out that same area had already been mapped for a sustainable redevelopment project. Asheville, North Carolina, massive flooding. Turns out it had its own smart resilience corridor plan on the books. California, Malibu and parts of Sonoma, fires again, and all of them show up in state sustainability maps. And now a Category 5 hurricane hits straight for the part of Jamaica that's listed in its Vision 2030 plan as a future smart city demonstration zone. I'm not saying it's planned. I'm saying, what are the odds? Out of thousands of towns, the ones that keep getting flattened are the same ones already marked for Rebuild Smarter. It's the kind of pattern that makes you stop scrolling for a second and go, that's kind of creepy, right? Maybe it's coincidence, or maybe history just has favorite zip codes. What do you think?
I think you're a conspiracy theorist. What a coincidence that it's going to be hitting the area in Jamaica that has 2030 plans on this sustainability project. And so did Lahaina, and so did Asheville, and when those floods happened, and so did parts of California. In fact, all the places that have had these awful disasters, natural disasters, just to be clear. Now, all of them just happen to be in the exact same path as the towns that have a sustainability project. It's the opposite of stupid. Rhymes with heart. SMA. Can't say that, but I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Lahaina burns down in one of the worst wildfires in US history. A year later, we find out that same area had already been mapped for a sustainable redevelopment project. Asheville, North Carolina, massive flooding. Turns out it had its own smart resilience corridor plan on the books. California, Malibu and parts of Sonoma, fires again, and all of them show up in state sustainability maps. Category 5 hurricane heads straight for the part of Jamaica that's listed in its Vision 2030 plan as a future smart city demonstration zone. I'm not saying it's planned. I'm saying, what are the odds? Out of thousands of towns, the ones that keep getting flattened are the same ones already marked for rebuild smarter. It's the kind of pattern that makes you stop scrolling for a second and go, that's kind of creepy, right? Maybe it's coincidence, or maybe history just has favorite zip codes. What do you think?
I think you're a conspiracy theorist. What a coincidence.
All right. That's the one thing about my chat. He's such a conspiracy theorist. Oh my God. Every time I talk to him, he's like, oh, Rachel, it must be this. I'm like, you know what? Chat, sorry, but you're going to be banned pretty soon. So every time I show something conspiratorial, because what are we supposed to do about it? I think just be aware. Be aware that, for example, if you live in Phoenix, the insurance, the fire insurance, they're canceling your fire insurance. So if I were to live in Phoenix, I would say, based on history, see, we can learn a lot from history when it's not a lie, when it's actual history, when it's history that we go, oh, I see, this happened. So therefore, if I take notes on that, we know history repeats itself. So just understand, anyone from Phoenix, if you live in Phoenix, they're canceling your fire insurance. Just that's all. Just something to be aware of. Oh, and also Bill Gates owns about 23,000, I don't know if it's fucking miles or kilometers or whatever of farmland around that area. So anyway, I'm not saying that anything will happen, because let's focus on the stuff in the sky, right? Let's focus on the stuff in the sky rather than what's right happening here, right around us. So this, if this doesn't raise your vibration right now, then I didn't do my job. And the reason my channel is called Namaste Awake, it's time to enlighten up. That means when frequency, right? When you think of Tesla, Tesla is energy, frequency, vibration. And frequency, when it vibrates really high, you can't see anything. Like, this is how you know, like you're watching TV. Well, those are certain frequencies that reach your television that you can't see. When you vibrate that high, the faster you vibrate, the lighter you are. That's why enlighten up, and to vibrate at a higher frequency will help heal you, which I think we all need. I need. And watching this video I'm about to show you, it transmuted, like the alchemization of watching this guy do what he does. Now, some people feel weird about, okay, I'm going to do something nice and I'm going to prove to people how nice I am. Like, people make fun of doing something nice and then videoing it, right? But when it comes to this, yeah, it kind of inspired me that I got to start doing more of this. And we all have to start doing more of this, whether we record it or not. Here we go. This guy, he's British, and he just started giving flowers to strangers, and just their face, because you could see the initial reaction to someone that gets flowers that just doesn't know you. They think you're trying to sell them something. They just, you know what I mean? There's this, what do you call it? Distrust immediately, which is sad. But check this out. These beautiful, my weakness is stray animals and old people. And these are some people that needed love. And I just love this. Here we go. And I think I used to do this on my 4th YouTube channel ago, called Do Something New. And every day I did something to make someone smile. So here we go. Look at this. Look at this lady. Oh my goodness. Ready? Here we go. It's so awesome. Okay, I'm going to mute myself.
And these are for you. Yeah, they're for you. Just trying to make people's days a little bit better. Yeah, no problem at all.
I've got money to pay for it.
You don't need to pay for them, they're for free.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. God bless, have a great day, alright? Excuse me, darling. I got you these and I hope you have a great day.
Oh my God. Nobody give me a flower about it.
Well, today, that has changed.
Oh, baby. Are you sure I'll go there?
No problem at all, and I hope you have a great day.
I'll keep playing and I won't interrupt, but just the fact that she looked at him and she says, "No one gives me flowers." Oh my God, I started crying. I was like, this is so beautiful. And he just happens to pick the people that I think, because I'm an empath and I walk down the street and I can feel the ones that feel really sad. I don't know why. I can just connect with them. And it's just that she said that no one gives me flowers. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful. And he doesn't just do it to women, but I'll keep playing and I'll shut up because you got to watch it and get into this vibe. Okay. Just for a second, because it'll change your energy. It's a fact. It's a fact. This is going to change your vibration. Here we go. So sweet.
Thank you, young man.
You're welcome. God bless. Excuse me. I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful and these are for you. That's no problem at all.
Thank you very much.
And I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Thank you, my dear. Very kind of you.
Hey, God bless. Have a great day. Excuse me. Can you hold these while I do my shoelace up? Thank you very much. They're nice, aren't they?
You're nice.
Thank you. You're nice as well.
I wasn't looking at the flowers.
Do you like the flowers?
Bit of a hunk.
They're for a special lady.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
She'll be delighted then.
And that special lady is you.
Oh, never.
Yeah, they're for you. No, I'm being deadly serious. They're for you.
Oh my God. Can I kiss you?
Mwah. Of course you can.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That's no problem at all. What's your name?
Aida.
Aida. Beautiful name. Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Lovely to meet you.
Wonderful.
No problem at all.
Oh, amazing.
And I hope you have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Excuse me, darling. I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful today.
Oh, thank you very much.
And these are for you.
Oh, no.
They're for you. I'm just trying to make people's days a little bit better.
Oh, how sweet of you. Oh, really?
Yeah.
You give them to another.
No, there's no other beautiful ladies around here, and these are for you.
But how gorgeous. I've never had such a wonderful.
Well, today that's changed. That's no problem at all. And you got a beautiful smile as well.
I'm very touched.
That's no problem at all. God bless and have a great day, okay? Take care. Excuse me, sir.
Okay, what have you done wrong?
Was you in the army?
See?
Was you in the army? Well,
Navy and Air Force.
I just want to say a big thank you for your service.
Thank you.
No problem at all. And I just want to say a big thank you, and
No,
these are for you.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Oh. Thank you.
No problem at all, and thank you for your service. Excuse me, darling. I just want to say you're looking beautiful today.
Hi.
You look beautiful today.
Oh, they're very good.
And these are for you.
I feel like
Yeah, they're for you.
Why?
Just trying to make people's days a little bit better.
You sure?
Yeah, no problem at all.
I've got money to pay for it.
You don't need to pay for them, they're for free.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. God bless, have a great day, alright? Excuse me, darling. I got you these and I hope you have a great day.
Oh my God. Nobody give me a flower about it.
Well, today, that has changed.
Oh, baby. Are you sure I'll go there?
No problem at all, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you, young man.
You're welcome. God bless.
But-
Excuse me. I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful and these are for you.
Oh, that's very kind.
That's no problem at all.
Thank you very much.
And I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Thank you, my dear. Very kind of you.
Hey, God bless. Have a great day. Excuse me. Can you hold these while I do my shoelace up? Thank you very much. They're nice, aren't they?
You're nice.
Thank you. You're nice as well.
I wasn't looking at the flowers.
Do you like the flowers?
Bit of a hunk.
They're for a special lady.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
She'll be delighted then.
And that special lady is you.
Oh, never.
Yeah, they're for you. No, I'm being deadly serious. They're for you.
Please. Oh my God. Can I kiss you?
Mwah. Of course you can.
Unbelievable.
That's no problem at all. What's your name?
Aida.
Aida. Beautiful name. Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Lovely to meet you.
Wonderful.
No problem at all.
Oh, amazing.
And I hope you have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Excuse me, darling. I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful today.
Oh, thank you very much.
And these are for you. Excuse me. Can you hold these while I do my shoelace up quickly? Thank you very much. Ugh. Do you like them at all?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. They're for a very special lady.
Oh, really?
They're for you.
No.
But yeah, I promise you. I'm just trying to make people's days a little bit better, so they're for you.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you have a great day, because every lady deserves flowers, so that's no problem at all. Yeah, no problem at all.
I feel like I can't accept gifts though.
They look beautiful just like you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So sweet.
Have a great day. You've made my day.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day. Keep up the good work as well, brother. Thank you. Take care. Excuse me. Is there any chance you can hold these while I quickly do my shoelace up?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Do you think the flowers are beautiful?
Yeah, they're really pretty.
Yeah, they're for a very special lady.
Aw, aren't you sweet? Your girlfriend?
I just want to say a special lady is you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm just trying to make people's days a little bit better.
Oh, you are too sweet.
That's no problem at all.
What's your name?
Jack.
Oh my God, Jack, I'm Sandra. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
I can see people do that. That is so sweet.
That's no problem at all.
Amazing.
Every lady deserves to have a bunch of flowers.
Oh my
so
God, I love flowers.
yeah, good.
Oh my God.
They suit you as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You want to take my friend's sweaters?
God bless.
Have a great day.
You have a fantastic day. Excuse me, can you hold these while I do my shoelace up, please?
Oh no.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Do you like the flowers?
Yes.
Beautiful, aren't they? They're for a very special lady.
Thank you.
No, they're for you.
For me?
Yeah, for you.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
God bless. Have a great day, and you look beautiful today as well.
Thank you.
No problem at all.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Excuse me, can you hold these while I do my shoelace up, please?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Oh. Do you like them at all?
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think every lady loves flowers, don't they? So. Yeah, I'm giving them someone, and that's you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I hope you have a great day.
So nice.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
No problem at all. And I hope you have a great day. You're welcome. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye. Excuse me, can you hold these while I do my shoelace up, please? Thank you very much. How's your day been today?
Lovely.
Do you like the flowers?
Flowers are beautiful. I go red like a tomato.
Every lady deserves flowers, don't they?
Oh, flowers.
And these are for you.
No!
Yeah,
You sure?
100%.
Why?
Because every lady deserves flowers.
Oh, you're a star.
Mwah. That's no problem at all.
God, you've made my day.
Oh, you've made my day with that
Love
reaction.
you. Oh, you can't be lovely. Oh, I've been talking about you all day.
Oh, I love it. I love
You're
it.
an angel. My boss is coming now. I need to sit down.
No problem at all. God bless and have a great
I
day.
can't believe what's happened to me.
Have a great day,
I'm
darling.
going to have you. You're going to go around Pimlico. That's unbelievable.
What was your name?
Bridget.
Bridget. Beautiful name, Jack.
Jack.
Lovely to meet you.
Oh, God, help me. I can't believe what's happened to me.
Have a great day, Bridget.
Jack Jones TV and Bridget. Was that not the sweetest thing ever? Guys, we got to focus on the good. You know what I mean? Like we can focus on the conspiracy, we can focus on this and that, but this guy, all he does is like make people feel happy. And if we do enough of that, then the devil doesn't win. We win. Simple. Like it can be that simple. It really can. Now, I would make you laugh for a second. And if you don't laugh, please, I want you to unsubscribe. Never speak to me again if this is not funny. This is a couple that play a rich couple in LA. And when I have a hard day, these are two people I watch all the time. In fact, I kind of wish I was friends with her because I feel like we would be if I still lived in LA. So check this out. This is so good. The rich couple in Beverly Hills. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't it. Wait a second.
A fundraiser, we already pay for them to go to the school.
But it's a fundraiser for a charity, right?
No, the charity is the school.
That we pay for.
Right.
Absolutely not.
The school should be funded.
It's the most expensive school in the state, and they want us to dress up and go to some gala.
There's only one gala I'll get dressed up for, and it's the Met Gala.
I think we just pull him out of school. I've been saying this for years. He could just go to work with you or something.
Sweetie, please, please. I don't want that kid anywhere near me.
All right. We'll send him to work with Jerry or something.
I'm still laughing that we're doing the fundraiser.
Well, we're
for the
not.
school we already paid for.
It is funny. It's a funny raiser.
It's funny.
It's so funny. That is really funny. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go in here.
Okay, I'll be in here. I found out the kids are having some sort of fundraiser or something at school.
A fundraiser? Are you saying fun or fund?
Fund.
There's a fundraiser at the school?
There's a fundraiser at Sebastian's school, and they've asked us to donate or bake something or something.
To the school that we pay for.
Well, I thought it was a charity, not for the school.
Right, but why are we doing a fundraiser? We already pay for them to go to the school.
But it's a fundraiser for a charity, right?
No, the charity is the school.
That we pay for.
Right.
Absolutely not.
The school should be funded.
It's the most expensive school in the state, and they want us to dress up and go to some gala.
There's only one gala I'll get dressed up for, and it's the Met Gala.
I think we just pull him out of school. I've been saying this for years. He could just go to work with you or something.
Sweetie, please, please. I don't want that kid anywhere near me.
All right. We'll send him to work with Jerry or something.
I'm still laughing that we're doing the fundraiser.
Well, we're
for the
not.
school we already paid for.
It is funny. It's a funny raiser.
It's funny.
It's so funny. That is really funny. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go in here.
Okay, I'll be in here.
That's my favorite part. I'm going to go in here. Okay, I'll be in here. They are the best improvisation comedy team. They're married. They're absolutely hysterical. Love them. Literally go to their page when I need a laugh. I'm going to go here. I'll be in here. Okay. We are going to do one more second of 3i Atlas. This is someone's version of what it is. Again, I really feel like I don't care enough about this 3i Atlas, but I care about the other stuff that you guys are going to hear very soon. I'm building up, okay? I'm building up to this. Okay, let's hear what he has to say. Here we go. Random guy who's telling us about 3i Atlas. And go.
Talking about 3i Atlas, Loeb said, it is the size of Manhattan. It's 4.5 times farther from the sun than Earth, and it's visible from Earth anywhere on the planet with a decent telescope. He laughed off some conspiracy theories, saying that he created the 3i Atlas thing so that it would distract from the Epstein file, saying if I could put it out there, I'd be more powerful than the Pope. But here's the holy moment. Loeb revealed the object appears to be station keeping against the solar wind, meaning it's adjusting its trajectory instead of drifting like a comet. He says it reflects sunlight like metal, shows no ice tail, and maybe even artificially engineered. Okay. Rogan asked if governments already know what it is, and Loeb replied, let's just say certain observatories suddenly stopped publishing their data. Secrets? What? He closed with a warning and hope. If 3i Atlas were made, not born, then we are not alone. We're just late to the story. And this story is developing. Do you think aliens exist? Let me know in the comments. I'm just curious what everybody thinks. So in interstellar news, physicist Avi Loeb dropped one of the wildest interviews that I've seen in a while on Rogan. Talking about 3I Atlas, Loeb said, "It is the size of Manhattan. It's 4.5 times farther from the sun."
Okay, so, all I know is that in this reality, there's been more blood red, purple moons, solar eclipses, really weird comets that have never been here before. Dude, most likely we're not alone. Is it going to hit the Earth? Is it going to like? I'm interested, but I'm more interested in what's happening on this planet. Okay, meaning, I don't know. I guess yes, I'm doing live stream right now, and I'm going to be going for a while because in order for me to ever make money again, like I used to on this platform, I have to put in a certain number of hours. But if you were to say, Rachel, hey, Rachel, would you get paid to stand up for a country? First of all, I think you guys pretty much know how I feel about the jibby jab, right? The jibby jab. I think you guys know how I feel about Israel. I think you know how I feel about Palestine. I think I've made that very, very clear on my YouTube, on all my social media platforms. I don't care if you're right or left. I really believe that Jesus, the Jesus that I know, the Yahshua that I know, would never want any harm to come to any children. And for you to say you're the chosen people, I feel like if he was here right now, he would be considered a conspiracy theorist if Jesus was here. And I also think that he would not be about you being, what's the point of giving your heart to Jesus and blah, blah, blah? Doesn't that make you chosen? So to use that as an excuse to take over and bomb, and the thing is because so many of us, for me especially, I started making money doing the same thing I've been doing for a long time, making videos, but I never made money. It was back in 2022. No, I think it was back in 2017 when I actually got monetized. But then when I spoke out about chemtrails and I spoke out about the vaccine, like they took everything away. And this is the society we're living in. So if you were to say, Rachel, if I would pay you right now $1 million, even $100,000 to be pro-Israel, or to say, people, you should get your vaccines, you couldn't buy me. There's no fucking way you could ever buy me. And the thing is even if I'm very passionate about a subject, that's not true. I'm passionate about animals, so I will take money to tell you about wildlife. That is true. But when there's influencers that are taking money from a company, should I say, a company's been around for a very, very long time, I don't know how they can live with themselves, because that's, to me, selling your soul. Now, if you're already pro-Israel and then you just decide to take money from them, well, why? Because we already know that they've taken over TikTok, Instagram, NBC, CBS, Discovery, Paramount, Skynet. They've taken over every single media platform. Does that not tell you one thing? Does that not tell you that they're part of the programming? Because they're losing so much. And by they, I mean a segment of I'm not even going to say the world. I'm going to say a segment of the spiritual warfare where they really believe that old programming that used to work when we were younger, and if you're Gen X, you understand what I'm saying. It doesn't work anymore. Like, we don't really think that there's people on Gilligan's Island. We don't really think it was a 3-hour tour. We don't really believe that. I mean, I was upset Mr. Brady was gay. It's okay. I mean, I got over it. And Julie McCoy's doing coke. So is Marsha from the Brady Bunch. Like, nothing is what we think we see on TV. But what I'm very interested about, and by the way, I don't ever want to argue with anybody. I want to have conversations to understand. We used to be able to back in the day, even before I was born. So it was like the pre go to the moon. Philosophers used to chill with like, a glass of brandy and a cigar, and they used to argue, and that would help them learn because we sought to understand. But when the internet arrived, in a way, it was an incredible way for them to separate us into two separate camps, left and right. And by the way, in the history of mankind or womankind, it's always been separate, control, divide. Guys, when I show you this in 2 seconds, this isn't just a song that I'm about to show you, and it's very short, but it's very, very prevalent to what is going on right now. And I remember I used to play it all the time in 2020 because it's called situational control. And listen to this. Please listen to this. All right? Because there's 7 steps to it. Here we go.
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational
situational control. Situational divide. I'm playing it one more time so you really, really get it for those who haven't. Like, really listen. Really listen to the steps. Okay? And tell me that in the chats, like, just say I've known this, or wow, this is really like maybe to you something wrong.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Li Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday.
Never not funny. Never. That will never not be funny. I've been doing live streams since 2017. I'll never get rid of that. That will never not be funny because I think that she actually was just reading the teleprompter and I think she really believed. Situational control. Please, let's not do the right and the left thing, guys. Please, can we evolve past that?
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational.
Yep. Right? I want to see what the chat say. Yep. The secret Gilligan's Island. All right, guys. Okay, so now we are going on to we're moving a lot quicker than we used to move. We're moving a lot quicker than we used to move. I'll tell you that. Well, we're going with a different timeline, right? So here we go. So we did 3i Atlas. We're going to do a little bit of 3i Apeic. So pecking, Apeic. What does that mean? Do you guys know what Apeic is? In the chat, let me know if you know what Apeic is. I thought I knew. And by the way, if you guys aren't liking this live stream, if you think I'm just going over the top, can I still be your friend? Just like, can you guys press like? I never say press like and subscribe. It annoys me. I hate when people do it. But I look on Facebook, I'm like, that's pathetic. Like, I know Facebook is definitely shadow banning me. How is this same video I show on Facebook have 30,000 views on TikTok and 4 views on Facebook? That logically makes no sense. I don't care because Meta refuses to pay me. They will not monetize me no matter what. And I don't know, maybe I got grandfathered in with China. I was doing great with China. But now that it's going to be Israel, that's probably, I won't take money from them. So that's not, but either way, will you be my friend? Can I be your friend?
Oh, I see you have a Keurig. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a hairstyle. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have compost. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a nickname. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a girlfriend. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a schedule. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you've had a rough day. Can I be your friend?
All right. Can you guys tell me, am I live right now on YouTube? Because I'm on my YouTube and I don't see myself live. I don't see it live right now. It's not live, like nothing is there. So if you guys can just do a thumbs up in the chat if you are watching it on YouTube. Live here. I don't see it. I'm like looking, I'm like on my Namaste Awake with Rachel Reenstra, your videos, live. Nothing's there. Like nothing shows up. Oh, you got a copyright strike on the last live. I swear to God. I don't see it. You see me. Okay. So I'm going to my own channel and I cannot see my live stream. That is so weird. Videos? Nope. Live stream? Nope. Shorts? Live? Nope. I'm not allowed to look at my own self live. Like there's not, it says you're not live. So I'm a little confused about that. I'm very confused about that actually, because it doesn't say I'm live at all right now. Oh my God, can you guys just tell me what's going on? It's working fine. Okay. Well, it's not, I can't see it. Doesn't matter. Just again, if you can't see it, doesn't mean it's not real. All right, what was I going to show you guys? Oh yeah. Okay, I was going to show you guys the okay, I can't watch anything more about 3i Atlas. I'm going to show you the thing that I feel like I was stupid and didn't know for years and years, and I don't understand why. So if you guys can tell me that, please let me know. This is yeah. Here we go. I don't know if you guys know much. I really liked Jimmy Carter. I wasn't that old when he was president, but as I got older and I was traveling, I was visiting one of my best friends in Asheville, North Carolina, and he was doing a Bible study, and I was so excited that he was there. I went to a Bible study with Jimmy Carter. How crazy is that? But then when I was scrolling through TikTok last night, because TikTok actually has way more information. Now, I don't know about X. They might, but they all fight with each other. No one fights with each other on TikTok. It's just different. It's different community anyway. So this was what I found, and this is what I don't know. I guess a lot of people are relating to it. So here we go. And of course, I'm always upset with myself for not knowing or not seeing it sooner, but we've all been under the same kind of program, I guess. So here we go. Yeah. Like, how did I not know this? How did I not see this? And this whole Charlie Kirk thing has opened my eyes on so many levels. It's like the very end of The Wizard of Oz when the curtain gets, pulled back and you just realize who is really behind that curtain was a monster that I didn't know about. But I remember going to Bible study years ago, and Jimmy Carter, of all people, was leading the Bible study. It was at this church in North Carolina. And then I just scrolled upon this tonight, and I just went, how did we not see this? How did we not know? Check it out.
Apeic is not dedicated to peace. They're dedicated to inducing the maximum support in America, in the White House, in the Congress, and in the public media for whatever policies the Israeli government has. Americans don't want to know, and many Israelis don't want to know what is going on inside Palestine. It's a terrible human rights persecution that is far transcends what any outsider would imagine. And
how did I not know this? How did I not see this? And this whole Charlie Kirk thing has opened my eyes on so many levels. It's like the very end of The Wizard of Oz when the curtain gets, pulled back and you just realize who is really behind that curtain was a monster that I didn't know about. But I remember going to Bible study years ago, and Jimmy Carter, of all people, was leading the Bible study. It was at this church in North Carolina. And then I just scrolled upon this tonight, and I just went, how did we not see this? How did we not know? Check it out.
Apeic is not dedicated to peace. They're dedicated to inducing the maximum support in America, in the White House, in the Congress, and in the public media for whatever policies the Israeli government has. Americans don't want to know, and many Israelis don't want to know what is going on inside Palestine. It's a terrible human rights persecution that is far transcends what any outsider would imagine. And there are powerful political forces in America that prevents any objective analysis of the problem in the Holy Land.
Wow. 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 To me, that is wow. Like, how does that not? It's kind of like Candace Owens was saying today on her podcast, which I'll cover tomorrow night because I give myself exactly 3 hours. Now I'm being way more strict with my time. But how, I watch this and I just go, how is this okay? Like, even if you're religious, how is that okay? And then for you to take money. And by the way, this Jimmy Carter's just being honest, right? He wasn't the president anymore, but he knew what was going on. And this has been going on for so long. But I guess my question to the chat right now is, why do you think we're able to see it so much now? Like, this has been going on since the freaking 70s. See, I said freaking. Since the 70s, the 80s. Why now are we able to see so clearly? I just want to know why now. Like, why now? Why are we able to see so clearly that there is a nation that is able to come here, control our government, pay off our politicians? Our government is still on vacation, by the way, but they had time to spend about a month in Israel. I want to know, and by the way, one of my best friends in the whole entire world lives in Israel. If I shared what he had to say about that, I'd probably be canceled again, just like I was during COVID. So I just want to know what you think. What you think? Like, why? Why? I really, really, really want to know. I want to know what you think and why that is. We have Instagrammers, we have influencers that are taking a lot of money, because what's happening now on TikTok and why that Israel feels like they need to own TikTok is because the directive, it's not going well. This is why, Rachel, why are you so obsessed with Charlie Kirk? Who cares? It's just a college influencer. No, you want to know why it's so important? Because it's so fucking obvious that we have been lied to on many, many different levels. Not only different levels, because we're used to being lied to, right? I mean, if you're awake, you know the government has lied to you. But this is different because now we have Google. They gave us, right? They gave us the same thing that's going to take them down. They now have been, well, let's just say, stupid enough for us to be able to look up Google searches. This is like, how can you deny this? The Google searches for the hospital Charlie Kirk went to, which was not even the closest one after he was assassinated. That was Google search from Israel, from fucking Israel. It was Googled from Israel. The surgeons were Googled from Israel. You can Google, you can look it up on Google searches and you can see who, when did they do that? Before he was assassinated. When did they do that? They did that 2 days in July, 2 days after Charlie Kirk started talking about the Epstein files, how he believes they should be released. Do you understand? What can we do about it, Rachel? Why lower your vibration? Because this is the part of the unfolding of the flower. This is the part of the unveiling at the end of The Wizard of Oz. Because you want to fucking be Dorothy and Toto and walking down the golden road and following the yellow brick road, which is really just a metaphor for following the money. Following the yellow brick road with the tin man. What does tin stand for? TIN. That's your tax number. TIN. Your tax identification number. It's been there the whole time. The metaphor of these movies, some of them beautiful, some of them trying to wake us up. Right? Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. There's 400 people watching and 3 people commenting in the chat. That creeps me out. That in general creeps me out. Can you guys press like or thumbs up or 1 in the chat if you actually are still listening? Because it creeps me out when I see the numbers and then I see like 2 people commenting. It's creepy and creeperstein. And it's okay because sometimes when I listen to Candace, I'm cleaning and I'm doing whatever. But dude, it creeps me out. It creeps me out because I feel like we're so used to in this society just playing on the sidelines, man. We're just watching the game. Dude, you got to watch the game, understand the game, then participate. Because guess what? This game is going to end. And when it ends and we go to the next level, that means we are no longer part of our body and we go to that next forum. You're going to have to explique por favor why you didn't fucking participate and you watched people die and you knew they were dying and you took money from a certain country because you didn't, because whatever the reason may be, your integrity was not where it should be. And for whatever reason, that's fine. But do you think for 1 second as an influence, not even as an influencer, you want to know when I stopped doing voiceovers? When I stopped doing voiceovers, and I got paid a lot of money for doing voiceovers, I was like the voice of Lipton iced tea. I was the voice of so many different products. And I stopped when I got the script right before 2020. And I got a script. And you know what the script said? Opening on a woman doing dishes alone. The next shot, because that was going to be the voiceover for the actual commercial. Opening on a woman by herself, a woman sitting on the couch crying, a woman, blah, 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 blah. This was before the vaccine was even rolled out. And it was a commercial for that fucking vaccine. Once you get that vaccine, everything will be okay. And I called my agent and I said, I'm done. I'm out. I am out because I will never take money for that. I don't give a fuck if they would have paid me $1 million. I knew back then what it was going to be, and I stood strong, and I still believe in this life or the next. That will not be in vain. I don't think that's going to be in vain. I think ultimately when you actually see the fucking propaganda that they gave us and they gave our fucking kids, the Lion King.
I'm gonna go get my vaccine and get back to my prime. Well, I've never seen a vaccine made in quite so little time.
No, I'm not getting the vaccine, Dr. Oz.
We're gonna plan insane events like we couldn't do before.
I was like, man, a lot of people were hoping that this product would allow them to be free, would allow them to drop the fear, would allow them to go back to public events and concerts. That's what a lot of people were hoping. Does getting the COVID-19 vaccine stop you from spreading it? Scientists don't know yet. Pfizer and Moderna are gathering more evidence about whether vaccinated people can still spread the virus.
Once everybody gets their shots, the 20s, they will roar!
Face masks and social distancing measures are here to stay even after the vaccine. That's according to the top infectious disease expert in the U.S., Dr. Anthony Fauci.
I just can't wait for vaccines. Well, vaccines are completely unnatural.
10 million people and more have the flu vaccine, and how many people per year catch the flu? You know, no, I'm not getting the vaccine, Dr. Oz. I'm not. I don't trust it.
No more need to stay home. No.
Everyone, whether vaccinated or not, continue to avoid medium and large size gatherings as well as non-essential travel.
I did my own research. No more isolation. With the space.
Should continue to avoid medium and large size gatherings.
No more need for face masks.
Should continue to wear a well-fitted mask, physically distance.
I did my own research. No more isolation. With the space. No more need for face masks.
People who have been fully vaccinated should continue to wear masks and
with immunization.
And practice safe public health precautions, just like people who have not yet been vaccinated.
Free to socialize all day.
But our travel guidance currently has been unchanged.
No more COVID in our way.
Planning on getting your vaccine?
No.
No.
No. I'm not getting, no. I don't trust it. There, I said it. Yeah.
Love her for that. Sorry what she's been through, but I love her for that. Anyway, I really, as you know, I feel very strongly about that. And I also feel like there's been a lot of examples since that whole era. That was 5 years ago. And yet why can I show you that right now? Why do you guys think in the chat? Why do you think I can show you that right now? When I showed you that before, I was taken down and banned. My entire fucking career was destroyed because I showed you that. But now I can play it. It's 2025, almost 2026, and we're just kind of sitting in the chat laughing about it. Oh yeah, why? Why is that? You tell me. You tell me. Well, you tell me. Why do you think why can I play that now? Why can I play that now when that clip would not just put me in Facebook jail? Remember Facebook fucking jail? Yeah, I'll say fuck. Facebook fucking jail was a metaphor for what they have maybe in store for the future if you don't get the little whatever, it's injection, it's the digital ID. It was a preparation for being put into timeout. You're in timeout. Where's Facebook jail? Is anyone in Facebook jail anymore? Anybody? I imagine once we start talking about fucking Israel, we'll be in Facebook jail. Israel. Fuck you. Fuck you, Israel. There, put me in Facebook jail. I dare you, because you can't really, on this channel, you can't really, you can't shadow ban me anymore. I've got like 3 people watching. How about that? It's unbelievable. And yet, we were right about the vaccine. You don't think we're going to be right about Israel? You don't think we're right about Apeic? It's going to be 5 more years and be like, oh, we're so sorry. We'll give you a channel back. We were right about it because what they've done is a genocide, and we've all been able to see it on TikTok on live stream. A fucking side, and I'm not able to watch babies being burned anymore. And don't give me that fucking shit about October 7 because my friend was in the Israeli army and he told me, just like Charlie Kirk said, that's why I relate to Charlie Kirk, that there was a fucking stand down on October 7, and I'll say it. There was, and I have fucking proof. I have proof, but I'm already so shadow banned, I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to share that. But let's hear an influencer taking money from Israel, like every motherfucking person in our Congress who takes money from Israel. And it bums me out because I've noticed some people that I actually know in Congress that are taking, because you can actually go to apeic.com. You can actually see who's taking the money from them. It disgusts me. It absolutely disgusts me. I don't budge on this. I ain't budging on this. I'm not budging. But let's share this, shall we? Before I get really fucking pissed off. I'm passionately participating in this fucking shit show. I love how I said, fuck you, Israel, and my views went from 400 to 20. That's how we know, Israel. That's how we know. We already know. You bought all the fucking media. We get it. But certain people are protected and aren't ever going away. It's not going to happen. Anyway, let's hear about this woman who knows absolutely nothing, but she's going to take money anyway from Israel.
Been a lot with you, Emily, and you were also at that meeting with influencers. So what's the reality of the situation?
I'll speak on behalf of myself and honestly on behalf of the government a little bit here, the Israeli government. They target influencers who agree with the cause and then recruit us for meetings like what you saw with Bibi for messaging. With that being said, I can safely say the government's not funding any influencer. With all due respect, I don't think it's completely accurate to say that influencers aren't getting paid because let me tell you, by the government, they offer that money to me, and I sent you the exact email, let me pull it up. The Consulate General of Israel, okay, wrote me an email offering to pay me to go to Israel. They would pay all my expenses and also pay me, and then I had, they offered to give me a spot for my guest. I shot that down.
Okay, that didn't just happen to her, in case you're retarded. That didn't just happen to her. That happened to a good friend of mine, happened to a few friends of mine who are in LA. They're comedians. One of them, you can look him up. I'm not going to say his name because I'm not going to out him, but he's very vocal about it. They actually flew him to Israel. They flew him to Israel, made him touch the wall and do the whole fucking shit. And they made him say every single day he was forced, because he was flown there for free, right? Nothing's for free. My dad always said there's no free lunch. When they fly you there for free and you are an up-and-coming influencer or whatever, I found that out when I had an ABC show. I knew. Look, ain't my first rodeo. He was flown to Israel. He was on Joe Rogan talking about it. You can look it up. I'm not going to say his name, but he said it creeped him out. Because they were like, every day you're only allowed to speak highly and say how great this place is. Okay. And by the way, this ceasefire thing is bullshit because they've already, in the past 3 days, wait till you're looking at the news. No, I have two friends in Gaza, one friend in Israel. Okay. That I talk to every day. 2 in Gaza. I speak to them with WhatsApp when I can. But if I share that, you think I'm not going to be taken down again? Are you fucking kidding me? Charlie got killed because of it. I'm like, bring it. I don't fucking care. I'm not an influencer on stage. Shoot me in the neck. I don't fucking care. But we know at this point, when Israel's looking up the hospital Charlie Kirk went to, Israel is looking up the actual address where the gun was found. That Google search was from Israel. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me that you don't think that they had anything to do with it? Because Charlie started to question Zionism. He started to question the fact that his donors were telling him what to say and what not to say. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me that again, like we can't keep preaching to the fucking sheep, because this is what most of my life has felt like. And believe me, I've been part of the sheep and I've been the piano player. I have been the sheep and I've been the piano player. But when you're trying to just be, hey guys, maybe don't take a fucking thing that's forced on you or you'll lose your job. Maybe just don't do that. Maybe just wait a minute. Think about immunity. Maybe just wait a minute. So I've turned from like telling the sheep not to go off that road because they'll die, and then you get canceled because you're telling them not to. And then we end up being right 5 years later. We were right. I don't care how you say it. We were right. Whether it's, who cares? I didn't want to be right. I just didn't want my fucking friend to die. And I watched him die. I've watched 5 of my friends die. Most of them in rest homes because no one was able to fucking visit them. And I volunteered for old people in rest homes. One of them, I can't even talk about it right now because it's so enraging, because they said that he was fine. He's just in the rest home and he's older, and they gave him the shot without his permission. He was dead 2 months later. I will die on this motherfucking hill. I will die on, if I do die on this hill, I'll come back and haunt y'all. I fucking swear I will. But I'm not gonna try to force people like, I don't care what you do anymore, but I'm never gonna shut up. I will never shut up. In fact, every single night I'm going live. Every night I'm going live. I don't fucking care. And instead of like presenting fear and don't do this and don't do that, you know what I'm gonna do? This is gonna be me. I'm the piano player. Watch.
Go on, darling. I have to play now.
How cool though. Like how cool that animals respond like that. Like animals respond to music and animals respond in that way. So I love that. I love that. Because everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. When you study cymetics is actually the study of sound. Every single sound has a particular geometric pattern to that sound, right? This is why I find snowflakes so interesting now, because if you think that every snowflake is different, those are all the frequencies that that create these sacred geometric patterns falling from the sky. How cool is that? Like that is, to me, amazing. And there's still so much magic in the universe. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's painfully beautiful, right? Where we're living, what we're living in. It's just anyway, so there's this guy that again I go to and I watch because however you feel about Trump, I don't vote. Because I know, like George Carlin says, there's the club and you're not in it. I don't want to be a part of the system, but if I had to choose between Biden or between Kamala and Trump, if I were to, I would have chosen Trump. But I'm able to say, I don't know, Kamala was controlled and owned, and like they all are, but I am able to say, God, Rachel, that's a bad choice. I can say that now, I think Trump fooled a lot of people. And I would never tell you I'm MAGA or a conservative, but like I'm looking at it, like my grandpa was even smarter than Biden. Like he was unable to. Anyway, that was me getting involved in believing that presidents are elected and not selected. Now I know better.
This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Get vaccinated. Go fuck yourself. This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Get vaccinated. Go fuck yourself.
So, Mr. President, your green screen is showing. Act natural. I'll just be over here.
Okay, that's what I mean. And it's not anyone's fault. We were fooled, right? But like big time fooled. And I was not wanting either one of them, like none of them, because I know when you reach a certain point, and even someone I went to high school with, like we dated, we were good friends. And then, of course, I went to the Apeic site and looked up, because you can, and I'll show you this on my next live stream. There's a website you can go to and find out if your congressman is taking money or, from Apeic. Why? There's no other country in the whole entire universe that is allowed to be a handler to our congressman, right? Or whoever. And I know what it's like, I got a touch of that. I did have a handler when I started in the business, but I didn't know what that was, which I'll talk about on another night. But it is, it's insane. It's insane. Stop by to say agape to everyone, and thank you, Rachel, for being Rachel. Thank you. Hey, Joe. I love it when people are like we're supposed to be. Nobody fooled me. I'm pretty sure things are about to get bad. I don't know, Belinda. For me, I've been through, I don't know, lost my family, my dad, my career. I started a tour company in Sedona. So there's endings and there's beginnings, and then there's more things that happen that add to the mix. But I got to tell you, I don't think they're bad. I think they're bad in the way, and again, I can't relate because I never had kids, but if you have had a kid, it's very painful to give birth. And those birthing pains are what I think society is going through right now. That's what I think we're going through. And I do think it's a little bit of, I don't know, a simulation, but this is why you got to laugh. You have to laugh. Because ultimately, if you don't, it's not going to be. I don't know how people get through without laughing. I really don't. I really don't. I would leave here if I didn't have my sense of humor. I really would, because how can you get through it? All right, let's listen to these two blondes fight. All right, hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Where's my team? Hold on. Give me 1 second. And I got it. Hold on. I get so into the things that I've, that was supposed to be a pause so I could figure out what I'm doing, but then I get really into it. So, okay, this is the popcorn moment of the day.
They say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm sorry. Okay, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead. Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
All right. I think I grew up on the Muppets. I love them. All right, here we go. And and go. Oh God.
Recruit us for meetings like what you saw with Bibi for messaging. With that being said, I can safely say the government's not funding any influencer. With all due respect, I don't think it's completely accurate to say that influencers aren't getting paid, because let me tell you, by the government, they offer that money to me, and I sent you the exact email, let me pull it up. The Consulate General of Israel, wrote me an email offering to pay me to go to Israel. They would pay all my expenses and also pay me, and then they offered to give me a spot for my guest. I shot that down. I declined because it didn't sit right with me. This is about a year ago, If tomorrow I got bankrolled by Israel, I am already pro-Israel. Why can't I be paid for that?
Are
If
you
they wanted to
registered
give
as
me
a
money-
foreign agent
No,
under
but they're
FARA?
paying me for a service. I work
Then you
there.
should be
they're
registering
paying.
on
That's
FARA.
fine. Taking $7,000 per.
I don't like watching chicks fight, but anyway, enjoyed that. So, a couple things before I leave. One of them is another Instagrammer who he pretends to be Trump, but since he's gay, he definitely believes that Trump is gay. And what's funny is that he he does the best clips of moments where you're like, wow, I would think that too if I were him. Anyway, he's brilliant. Here we go. And makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. Again, if you don't laugh, you're done. You're done in this. You are done if you cannot have a sense of humor here.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed. This came from us?
Yes.
You just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's not new.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed. This came from us?
Yes.
You just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's not new.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed. This came from us?
Yes.
You just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's not new.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
Oh my God, it's so funny. That's never, to me, it's never not funny. But dude, if you can't laugh at whatever, I don't care if it's Kamala or Joe Biden or Trump, like we got to stop separating. We have to stop separating from each other. We have to really focus on, coming together, right? He's so good. He's so good. He's one of those God, I should just watch the ones on Instagram. TikTok is great for information and I've learned about quantum physics because there's professors and there's stuff that have been banned on the Google and this and that, and I'm watching, from back in the 1900s, like videos that have been I'm not watching people dance. I'm listening. I'm learning about quantum physics and cymatics. And I'm even taking a class on TikTok about cymatics. It's a study of frequency and sound vibrations. But Instagram just makes me laugh. And then there's just people that just post, oh my God, Wine Wednesday. My life is perfect, which is just, they're out of my algorithm. Thank God now. And Facebook is just a horrible, horrible place that I have to go because of my business. Like, I hate it. I hate going there. I like posting stories, but the stories post immediately when I post something on somewhere else. So it's like that person you fucking don't want to visit, but you have to because you're like, oh God. It's like the boss that you hate and you gotta show up for work once a week. I don't know how to explain it. I hate Facebook so bad. And I have to go there, but I use it as a storage unit. I think you guys know that. I mean, I don't hate you guys on Facebook. Like, I'm part of the reason I'm on there is so I can, message my friend from Australia who's coming here. Like but I hate it so much because it's not, it's just, people are getting arrested in the UK based off of what they post on Facebook. So fuck Facebook and fuck Meta. It's horrible. Do you know that I'm trying to sell a couch because I'm moving, right? So I'm trying to sell a couch. So I put on Facebook Marketplace, which used to be what you could do. And then it would sell like in an hour. Now they're like, well, you want to boost the post, Rachel? You want to boost that post? You want to boost it? Because no one's going to see it if you just share it on Marketplace. No one's going to see it. You got to boost it. So now I got to connect my fucking credit card to Facebook. Then I have to like get approved. It's a whole, that took me 4 fucking days to get approved to just connect, to be able to pay Facebook to post something that I could do on Craigslist for free. Boost your post. Pay $12 to boost a post to get rid of your fucking couch for $600. I hate you, Mark Zuckerberg. I hate you. I hate you, Facebook. I'm only here because I have to. It's like I had to go to college. I didn't want to go to college. I never wanted to go to college. And I wish I knew now what I didn't know then, that I could have maybe just said, Dad, I don't want to go. But I don't think that would have been allowable. Like, it's just, you had to go to college. You had to get married. This is what you had to do. I didn't know anyone didn't. And so anyway, I hate Facebook. I hate it so much. With all my heart and soul, I hate it. Having said that, let me share a Facebook post. Not this one. He's on Instagram. Instagram is where you get humor. Promise you. Instagram is funny. TikTok is like the truth for a while longer till Zionism really takes over. And then X, fuck X. Fuck Elon Musk. Don't care. I had a bad feeling about the moment he took over. I had a bad feeling about it. That's where people really fight, and I just can't. I can't do it, and I don't get paid. So, okay, here we go. So this is a preview to tomorrow night's live stream because I will be stopping in 15 minutes. I'm getting better about this time thing. I really am. Here we go. So, this is, yep. If you're thinking about the digital ID, just watch this. Tell me what you see. Like, I don't care if you give it. Again, I'm not trying to make anyone not go off the cliff anymore. Like, get your booster, whatever the fuck you want to do. Die. I don't care. At this point, I don't. Just because now it's just, you're just stupid if you get a booster. You're stupid. You're fucking retarded. Sorry. Because that's actually not nice to retarded people because they're smarter. If you ever get a flu shot, you are absolutely retarded. Here we
go. In the very nice way. Now, let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that, but have a listen to this.
The digital ID, which has been a big problem to us for a very long time, is now on a testing mode. For the next 2 months, I have been assured by all the stakeholders, led by the ministries concerned, that by December, we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise, as an ID, that they should be able to be identified digitally using their iris or their fingerprints, and we can transact without the necessity of people struggling to identify who they are. And the proudest part of it is that we don't have to spend the billions that we have spent on all the other manenos, as all of you know.
We're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms, and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein.
Kenya is
Well, all right. So we're almost done, but this is I think I did get the bug, the Rona, the Omicron, the something. But yeah, I took the tests, and it's about the only thing I haven't failed a test like that since my DUI. Just kidding. I'm kidding. It's humor. It's humor. You can have fun with this reality. You can. But there is someone else I have to thank, and I'm trying to get him on the phone right now. I was trying to call all day, but he's been so busy. So just let me hold. Oh, I think this is him. Hey, get it? What's up, dude? Thank you so much. Oh my God. You kind of saved my life this year. Thank you for the Oh, look how happy you are. You smile like that can only come from the biggest whores in town. Thank you for this. Oops, for this. Yep. Dude, thank you. That's all I gotta say. And I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of other calls to get to because there's a lot of demand. Now you got competition with pharma because they got a new pill out that's an antiviral, but don't take that because that's just for you, right? Anyway, I'm on day 4. I'm feeling great, and I don't think there are any side effects. So what can I say? I mean, I kind of look great. Whoa, what was that? You told me there was no side effects from this. Hey, little Christmas humor. All right, go get back to work. I know you gotta go. Thanks. Bye. Such a good guy. Doing God's work. I just got really good news. While you guys were watching that, 2 of my videos, okay, one of them, isn't that interesting? Only one got restored. All right, well, that's good news because I've been very excited to share this with you all night. Very excited. Yeah. It's really weird why you get banned for whatever reason, or because everything's AI, right? It's all AI algorithm, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I get it. However, you got to fight AI with AI, and I was wanting to give you guys, before I left tonight, a history lesson. It makes me very happy that I can do this. Now, by the way, most of my videos, if not all my videos on TikTok, are under 2 minutes. That would make most people very happy. But if I have to play something for you and go to the bathroom, then that's not such a good thing. Oh my God, they both got restored. Nope, just one of them. All right. All right. Because what I'm going to show you, I was going to end with it, and it's a really, I don't know, man. It is a digital Ouija board. I agree with that, David. I absolutely agree with that. Also, I started to do something I thought would be really interesting for TikTok. I thought it'd be really interesting if people would be like, all right, I'll sign up. I'll pay like $1 a month to watch Rachel go through therapy with a person or with Chat GPT. And I had a bunch of people sign up, and I ended up refunding all of them because Chat GPT won. The person was horrible. It's so hard to get a good therapist. And I thought it'd be interesting to see, like, someone working through something with a therapist and then something with a person. And AI won. And I hate to say that, but I'm not going to lie about it. It's actually true. So anyway, I'll end with this, but before that, just so you know, since we're talking about therapy, and this is old-ish, but this was my therapy session from years ago when I realized that this, by the way, when I only did like a dozen infomercials, but I had a 25-year career on TV in LA, and I had to make fun of it. And so when I sent my agent this video and I went, "This is my reel," he was like, "No, we can't use it." So you get to see it.
Doctor, thank you so much for seeing me today. I just feel like, I don't know, my life is crazy. I feel like it's spinning out of control. I mean, truthfully, I don't know who I am anymore. I'm Rachel Reenstra. I'm Rachel Reenstra. I'm Rachel Reenstra. I'm Rachel Reenstra. And I'm Nikki. I try to be positive. That's amazing. That's amazing. Larry, that's unlike any other cleaner I've ever used before. That's amazing. Simply amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so fast. Wow, that's
Look
amazing.
at that. But
That's amazing.
What else that's on there?
Wow. That's
again.
unbelievable. That's really great. Amazing. Simply amazing.
That's pretty amazing.
Awesome. That was awesome.
This is awesome.
I try to stay optimistic. This remarkable breakthrough, absolutely a breakthrough, biggest bathroom breakthrough since modern plumbing. This cat is going to change the world. Who am I trying to convince? Me or them? It really works. It's really quite an experience. That's really great. This is the real deal, folks. It's the most fun and effective lower body machine I have ever tried. But that's not all. Really, it's that good. I'm living a lie. This is my husband's shirt. This is my husband's shirt. I don't have a husband. Especially since I have children. Especially since I have children. I don't have any children. I mean, this is going to save me a ton of money. That is a money saver. I don't care about saving money. Now that is what I call saving money. I don't care. Now that is what I call saving money. You don't think my life is a fake? My hair isn't even real. Look, that's my hair. Wow, that was amazing. That was the biggest breakthrough therapy session I have ever had. Doctor, you are awesome. And getting it is as easy as picking up the phone. So don't wait. Call now. So, what is it? 3 easy installments of $29.99?
Yeah, right? Hey, let's raise the vibe before I play the last video. Raise the vibe. Listen to the words. Listen to the words.
Starting to leave it alone. Money motivation coming for the taking. We have changed our focus to what's really important. Yeah, yeah. One day soon we're all gonna have what we need. That's right. And we won't need a monetary system to tell us how to be. Yeah. I can feel the people of the planet waking up. Woo! Come together if we're gonna make it work. We can all live together in the community. Cause that's how it's supposed to be. Your money ain't gonna be worth nothing no more. Oh, there's gonna come a time when it makes no sense. Your money ain't gonna be focus to what's really important. Yeah, yeah. One day soon we're all gonna have what we need. That's right. And we won't need a monetary system to tell us how to be. Yeah. I can feel the people of the planet waking up. Woo! Come together if we're gonna make it work. We can all live together in the community, 'cause that's how it's supposed to be. Your money ain't gonna be worth nothing no more. Oh, there's gonna come a time when it makes no sense. Baby, your money ain't gonna be worth nothing no more. Tell you what, industry is proven to be carelessly consuming life and energy. We're starting to leave it alone. Money motivation coming for the taking. We have changed our focus to what's really important. Yeah, yeah. One day soon we're all gonna have what we need. That's right. And we won't need a monetary system to tell us how to be. Yeah. I can feel the people of the planet waking up. Woo! Come together if we're gonna make it work. We can all live together in the community, 'cause that's how it's supposed to be. Your money ain't gonna be worth nothing no more. Oh, there's gonna come a time when it makes no sense. Baby, your money.
That was over too soon, right? No, you're not. 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 Hey, enlighten up. Enlighten up. That's the point. That's the point of all this. Okay. I might or might not end this live stream with. You guys don't even understand how excited I am when I get a community guidelines violation, right there. That means your channel, I worked hard on this channel, by the way, oh my God, it's 61,000. That's a lot. For me, that's a big deal. Again, I'm it's just about with people and waking up. But the fact that, I said I hate Israel on here. So I'm not going to be it's not going to be trending on YouTube anytime soon. But this just got, right? It just got restored. So I'm going to share this with you. This is a history lesson I think is fascinating. And even though there's only 10 people of you here, I feel like maybe if I started over, should I start it over? I feel like I just started over. I wonder if it would count with the same hours if you started over. Very excited. I'm so excited. This to me is like a win. It's a win. It's a win for the people that are presenting the information that people need to hear. Okay. Or you don't, but here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I think this needs to have a drum roll for the introduction, don't you? I think so. Situation to me like I'm not living in a simulation, okay? Because the last time a government built a $1 million ballroom right before global chaos, it didn't end well. So if this script is real, by the way, this is just a dream I had, but you might relate. In July of 1935, a man with a mustache built this huge marble ballroom with mirrors everywhere. And here's the twist. Right beneath it, there was a bunker, not for paranoia maybe, but maybe for protection, like a dance floor on top of preparation for something that, if you look back, might have made sense. But now, almost to the month, 90 years later, the White House is building its own ballroom. 90,000 square feet, privately funded, guys. Millions and millions of dollars. Big tech, crypto, defense. Basically, the people who already can listen to you through your toaster. Okay, that's who's funding it. They say it's for big events, but it's the same design, the same symmetry, same gold leaf, same sacred geometry that literally mirrors King Solomon's temple. And it just happens to hold 999 people at $33,000 per square foot. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Like, really? It's really, it just can't, you can't hold one more person, 999. History doesn't just repeat, it copies, it pastes. Like 1935 ballroom over a bunker, 2025 ballroom over a bunker, different century, same blueprint. So I gotta ask you guys, who is this ballroom really for? And does this like affect you guys the same way it affected me? Because what the Please explain this situation to me like I'm not living in a simulation, okay? Because the last time a government built a $1 million ballroom right before global chaos, it didn't end well. So if this script is real, by the way, this is just a dream I had, but you might relate. In July of 1935, a man with a mustache built this huge marble ballroom with mirrors everywhere. And here's the twist. Right beneath it, there was a bunker, not for paranoia maybe, but maybe for protection, like a dance floor on top of preparation for something that, if you look back, might have made sense. But now, almost to the month, 90 years later, the White House is building its own ballroom. 90,000 square feet, privately funded, guys. Millions and millions of dollars. Big tech, crypto, defense. Basically, the people who already can listen to you through your toaster. Okay, that's who's funding it. They say it's for big events, but it's the same design, the same symmetry, same gold leaf, same sacred geometry that literally mirrors King Solomon's temple. And it just happens to hold 999 people at $33,000 per square foot. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Like, really? It just can't, you can't hold one more person, 999. History doesn't just repeat, it copies, it pastes. Like 1935 ballroom over a bunker, 2025 ballroom over a bunker, different century, same blueprint. So I gotta ask you guys, who is this ballroom really for? And does this like affect you guys the same way it affected me? Because what the Interesting. I know. Funny numbers, the numbers. The 33. It took them 33 hours. 33 hours to find Charlie Kirk's. I can't go down the Charlie Kirk thing tonight, because if I go down the Charlie Kirk thing, I won't get any sleep. Although what's so crazy is on the East Coast, it's like 3:20? Yeah, I would totally be asleep at this point. But the West Coast, it's only, well, all right, it's 12:20. But I have my sleep schedule has been a little crazy lately. But that's a whole nother life, is about sleep and what the body needs and how we actually die every night. Now it's serious. 3i Atlas. Now it's serious. Oh my God. So I'm gonna play one more inspirational thing for you guys. I hope this lifts you up, because I go a little bit, I dip into the what the fuck are we gonna do, and then remind you who you really are. And who you really are is amazing. And don't doubt it for 1 second. So here we go. And yeah, make sure that's showing. Here we go. breaking down, all right? You're breaking open. That confusion that you're feeling, the chaos that's happening, that's awakening. You guys, we are in the middle of a large awakening. And by the way, we weren't lied to by just one villain or a bunch of villains. We were born into a dream built by people who didn't even know they were asleep. Think of your parents and your grandparents. It's like they passed down fear, control, limitation, not to harm you, but because they couldn't see beyond that themselves. So it's not about blaming. It's about clarity, right? You don't shout, they lied to me, even though I do say that a lot on my podcast. But I want to shine the light so that we can transmute all of this. Because awakening isn't revenge, it's remembrance. It's remembering who you are. It doesn't destroy the world. It reveals the real one underneath. It doesn't judge the dream, it honors the dreamer who finally is seeing, like all of us. So when everything right now is feeling like it's falling apart, it's not, you guys, it's not. It's falling away. The illusion is ending. The truth is finally beginning. And you are what's waking up. And that's beautiful. Because when you realize it was all a dream, just like Dorothy at the end of The Wizard of Oz, Auntie M, you were there, and you were there, and you were there. You're not going to take it so seriously, and you're going to be very proud that you're part of probably the biggest waking in the history of humankind. So be proud of yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't judge yourself. I said that because I need to hear it. You're not. Yeah, I love being able to I just was getting some messages on my phone. I love being able to share what I've learned and also my mission, I guess, because I've been getting quite a few interviews with Veritas, and there's a couple other podcasts that want to interview me. And if I were to interview any of you, like, what would be your mission? Like, what would be I ask people this a lot. I say, because last night I went live with a guy he's called Mr. Let Go. Super cool. Super cool. I just laying in bed watching Charlie Kirk stuff, and I see myself on his podcast, and I'm like, I don't remember being on your podcast. So I look him up, and I'm like, dude, if you're going to use my video the whole entire time, just let me know. Anyway, we end up chatting, and he's like, hey, you want to come on my podcast tomorrow night? So I went on his podcast last night, and it's on the YouTube channel that I just got back via YouTube, because apparently we were right about what we were talking about in 2020. But he said a couple interesting things, because he has a card game that he sells on his podcast. That maybe I'll get to that point where I start to sell shit, because I probably should. But and I said, well, your card games are interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about what made that personal to you? And I don't think he had been asked that question. He was like, I know what you mean. I said, no, I mean, the card game is called Mother-Daughter. And what was your mom like? Like, how was your relationship with her? Why did you create this card game? Well, the beautiful thing about his card game is, like, you play it with your mom, and you get to ask questions like that you probably wouldn't normally answer in your program, like little kid self, whenever you go home and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I'm 15 years old again, even though you're not. So he had this beautiful card game, and we're getting to the end of the show. And this is again on my on his live stream that I aired on my YouTube channel, Namaste Awake, which you guys are watching on. And if you guys want to if you don't care about the Charlie Kirk thing, fast forward to sort of till the end, because I'm like, I want to know about you and your mom, because why would you? I think it's beautiful to transmute pain to purpose. Like, that's my mission, like, in life is, and I'm still going through pain in many areas, and I want to turn it to purpose. But, like, if someone were to interview you, right, and they were like, okay, I want to talk to you tomorrow. Tell me about your journey and what you have to share with the world. So everyone has a story. And I think it's really important that you realize you have a story. I don't care who you are. I don't care who's watching right now. And it's going to be posted on TikTok later tonight. Way more people will see it. So I don't care if one person sees it or a billion people see it. What is your story? Because you have one. And I know this. I know this because I had to reinvent myself in Sedona, and I started a tour company called Divine Detours, because I believe that divine is God, right? And detours is, you never know what that detour is going to do. It just means that your plan is not the plan. And the plan, if you hopefully live in integrity, will take you to a better place you can ever imagine. And so, what would be your mission? What would be your message? Because I find that I've done this for 3 years now. I've had this tour company, and I have people in my car from all over the world. And they're Republican, they're Democrat, they're Black, they're white, they're whatever, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they want to be seen, they want to be heard, and they all have things they got to forgive and then they got to let go of, right? And so I take them to the vineyards, 2 vineyards, 1 vortex. So it's called Divine Detours. Anyway, I find that when we get to the vortex, whatever that is, it's a beautiful view, is what it is, right? And the energy there is palpable. But the most beautiful moment of that experience is I have them pick up a rock and I say, just pick up a rock. Don't think about it. Just pick up a rock. And it's so funny because older people, they're more worried about like doing it right because this program, I'm doing it wrong. Pick up a rock and come back to me in 1 minute. So they pick up a rock, they come back. And I'm not going to give the whole tour away in case you guys ever take it. But I say, why'd you pick up that rock? And everyone has a different reason why they picked up the rock. And what I found is that each person, why they picked up that rock or what they saw in that rock. Someone says, I picked up a heart rock. I go, well, step into your heart this year. And they start crying. I just say, well, I'm not giving you the rock reading, you are. And then someone else picked up a rock and they say, oh, in this rock, I saw light and dark. And I went, so your higher self is telling you to step into both of those places. Acknowledge the dark and the light in you. I mean, I'm just repeating what they say, right? But the point of what I'm saying is we all have a story. And when I spend 4 hours a day, and I get to spend 4 hours a day in smaller tours, like I don't like big buses, but the smaller tours, at the end of the day, I feel like we're on a road trip together because I'm driving and we're like, I mean, some days we sing karaoke. Some days I got conspiracy trivia because if I'm really bored by the people in my car, I'm never bored, no such thing. But if I kind of feel like it'd be fun to play conspiracy trivia, I give them these conspiracy trivia. And I'm like, I make my job so fun for me. I can't wait to go to work. Like, I love it. And I have realized, you guys, that everybody, no, not everybody, that's a lie. Rachel, be truthful. I have realized in my experience, 89 to 92%, 89 to 92%. Although I started this whole live stream with someone saying 40% of AI Atlas is aliens. I'm going to say that about 89 to 90% of every single person I have had in my vehicle that I've spent 4 hours a day with were so beautiful. And it took a while because we all have this wall. We have this like thing, right? And then I show up. They've read my reviews, so they already feel like they're excited to meet me because I got a chihuahua that sings and, whatever. There's just like this automatic, I get to go to work where people like to see me. Like, how about that? But I also know the expectations are up here. So I feel it. And then we start talking, like as I'm driving to the vineyard, and people are like, Rachel, you could make so much more money if you hire other people. And then you could and I said, yeah, but this journey is for me too. Like, I couldn't imagine someone else driving. And then, you know what I mean? Like, we're on a road trip. Like, the moment they get in my car, we're on a road trip and we have so much fun. And we cry. And they have wine. I don't because I'm driving. But I just take them to do 2 vineyards. They do tastings. They have like a charcuterie board, whatever. And then we go to the vortex. That's my favorite part because that's the part where I feel like they have hoped for this moment. They're in Sedona. It's supposed to be this vortex. It's not a roller coaster ride. Although, interesting fact, Thunder Mountain, which is right behind where I live, Walt Disney had a home here and he named his roller coaster after Thunder Mountain. But there's some really crazy stuff here. But what I tell them is that, and this could work for you guys tonight, and I might leave you with this, is that, because it might not just be in Sedona, but, well, what happens when we get to the vortex? Is this the vortex? Am I in the vortex? Is this Three-Eye Atlas? Everyone's waiting for that thing. They're waiting for Jesus to come back. They're waiting for the fucking comet to land. They're waiting for everything to happen to them, and it's not. It's going to happen through you, not to you. It happens through you. It doesn't happen to you. And when we get to the vortex, they're like, is this it? Am I here? I'm here. And I give them dowsing rods and this magnetic thing I do. And I've got these magnetic balls. And I'm a geek as far as quantum physics. But for me and for them, the best moment is when they bring the rock to me like a little kid and they tell me why they picked it up. They're so excited. And we're also looking over this beautiful, like, majestic landscape of like the Grand Canyon. And they look at me and I look at them and they're distant. They're like here. I say, can we make a circle? People are so scared of each other, you know? I said, come close. I said, let's make a circle. I did a bunch of animal shows on TV and I learned about buffaloes and they make this sacred circle when they need to warm themselves, right? Anyway, so we're in this circle and everyone tells me why they picked up the rock. And then I, of course, reflect back like I was just telling you. Then I have them exchange the rock. I go, okay, who'd you come with? You came with her? And you came with him? Exchange rock. Whose rock do you have? And then I say, what are the 3 qualities you love about that person? And then they start crying. Why? Why do they start crying when I just say, tell me what you love about the person you came with? Like, have you never said that out loud? And they say it, and the 3 qualities they say, and the 3 qualities the other person says, cool. Now they're crying and they're hugging each other. It's like this, it always changes every day. But then they take their rock back, and I say, now those qualities that you called the other person, you need to step into this year. So now they're crying even more because they're like, well, I called him my rock, my stability, my comforter. And I said, so this year you say you are your comforter? They're like, what? I say, I am my own comforter. I am my own rock. I am my own stability. Because what we do upon each other is we project things onto each other. And we're like, you're that, oh, she's the organized one. He's the one that, comforts me and pays the rent. And no. Now it's time to step into the things we project. Now, for another live stream, we'll talk about that projection when you project bad things, like Trump is evil and, Netanyahu is evil. But I got to work through that because that's my projection, right? Because everything, in a way, is a mirror on the wall. Everything is just mirroring back to us what we need to heal. And I promise you that, think of a politician that you hate, and we all have one, right? Think of that. And then think of a part of that, like, quality that you hate in that politician. He's an asshole. He's narcissistic. He's full of himself, blah, blah. Think maybe there's a part of me that might have been that way at one point in my life. Maybe not now, but I forgive myself for judging myself as maybe someone like that. And then when you do that, and this is from my master's in spiritual psychology, it's like the best tool ever. When you do that, you won't be annoyed by that person when you forgive yourself, because it comes from forgiving yourself, not God. Please, God, forgive me. No, forgive yourself. Then you have room for God to forgive you, because God can't get in when you are judging yourself all the time. Does that make sense? I think it does. I think it does, because it went up to like 400 people, and I don't even know what I was talking about, but yeah. So, can I make you laugh again? But first of all, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me for 2.5 hours, because my goal is to go 2 to 3 hours a night. That's what he said. By Christmas, I'll have my monetization back if I do a live stream for 3 hours a night anyway. I mean it. I mean it. I want to try to get into gratefulness as much as I can. I'm going through stuff. We're all going through stuff. And I just want to try. Also, the reason that I'm doing these live streams is because I knew that when I was doing this in lockdown, I left my career in LA and I moved here to take care of my parents. Then lockdown happened. They went back to Michigan. I ended up in Sedona. Point is, someone sent me a clip. Like, I was actually in the movie Sedona, and I was like, has this been ordained? Right? Like, isn't that weird? It just feels weird to me. All of it. Like, all of the synchronicities along the way. But wherever you are in your life right now, I want you to feel like, I hope you feel that no one knows what they're doing, guys. Nobody. I have these tours, and I've got most of my clients are like 40 and above, like people who should know better. And when we get to the vortex, then we all end up, really connecting there. No one knows what they're doing, and they all are judging themselves so hard. It's unbelievable. Lighten up on yourself, please. Please, if there's anything I can say to you guys, please be lighter on yourself. Please give yourself permission to know that you didn't know what you were stepping into. Maybe you did, but this life is not easy. You know what I mean? Like, you have more power than you know, and you are not in the wrong position right now. Everything's unfolding. You just don't have you don't have the zoom up right now. You need to know that the zoom up, you can't see that right now. It's like 3-eye atlas. The third eye, that's seeing beyond form, the map of seeing beyond form. Yeah, you know what? Whenever you, like, pretend you're in your car, you're on your way somewhere, and you're like, give me directions to this place. But that place, it takes step by step by step by step. And if you're connected with Source, God, or whatever you believe in, will be your guide. But you can't see the end result, right? And sometimes you're going left or right, or you don't know. You can't see the full picture. You cannot see the full picture yet. You're not supposed to. So I hope I've given you a little bit of hope, a little bit of laughter. That's my purpose in all of it. And my God, I'm sorry for the swear words, but if you are from England, I would have given anything to be at this moment of singing. Singing is a really high vibration. And when you think that they're the elites, no, they're the D-leads. Add a D, they're the D-leads. Why? Why do I say that? Because we are the 99%. We're the 99%. Don't forget that. Ever.
We are the 99%. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails and their evil contrails. Blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus. You don't get broken wires. Stick your coronavirus up your arm. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90%. Together are the 90%. We are the 99%. You can stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccines. Stick your poison vaccines. Stick your poison vaccines up your arm. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90%. Together we are the 90%. We are the 99%. Oh, I'd rather be a human than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human. Don't you know that you can rather be a human than a slave? We are the 99%. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90%. Together we are mighty. We are the 99%. Order up your arms. You can stick your new world order up your arms. You can stick your new world order. Stick your new world order. Stick your new world order up your arms.
I didn't say it, they did. I'm not swearing, they are. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm going to end this soon. Remember this. If you are a creator, don't ever stop creating, please. Please, please, please don't. And if you feel like you need some inspiration, just direct message me or whatever. I will help you get to that next level. And yeah, never forget what they did. I mean, when I say never forget what they did, let's just bring it down into a good song. Like a good.
Years ago, foreseeing through the lies, they give us our channels back now. But don't apologize. Yeah, now I'ma stay awake.
You're an anti-vaxxer, climate change denier. Why is it no? We're just fucking common sensors.
Now I'ma stay awake.
I mean, the stuff I'm learning.
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party.
I went down the Cabbage Patch Kid conspiracy. Like the orphan trains and incubators at World Fairs. I can't even look at a meme anymore without going down the rabbit hole. What's happening? I have questions.
Yeah, now I'ma stay awake. The devil all is done. They took us down years ago, foreseeing through the lies. They give us our channels back now, but don't apologize. Yeah, now I'ma stay awake.
All right, I'm going to end with this because according to my Chat GPT, I need to go live for 15 more minutes to achieve my 3-hour goal. So it's 3 hours every night until Christmas. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care. I know I'm not getting paid for this, but people who watch it tomorrow might get a good message. And by Christmas, I'll be monetized. Do you know what that means? It means I can actually do this and get paid. Wouldn't that be amazing? I think it will be. So, meanwhile, check this out. This is, God, this is so great. Who? This person. So I don't know if you guys know a lot about me. I've done a lot of infomercials, and I have been offered a job to do the QVC, like be one of the QVC girls, and there's no way I'll ever do that. But this person, again, when I go to Instagram, I go to this profile to laugh. I need to laugh, and this is beyond genius. This is why I still have hope for humanity. This is so great. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Rosalie, it's Leah. How are you?
Hi, Leah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. I'm so anxious to order my clothes.
Are you really?
I am.
Tell me, what did you? So, did you like these leggings?
Well, first of all, I love Denim and Company. I love that make.
Yes.
And I don't get a chance to order too much or shop because I live on an island in South Jersey.
Okay.
And there's hardly any stores around here.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch your program to order my clothes.
And you've been happy with the things that you've gotten?
Very well. We'll see now. This next order, what I get and how they fit.
Okay, I have to tell you. So now, have you? So you said you love Denim and Company. So it's worked out well for you. I have to tell you, I've been wearing these leggings, Rosalie, for years. Honestly, when I say to you, probably easily 15 plus years. And the thing I think you're gonna really like is.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a live television show, and Rosalie didn't want to be interrupted on the phone. So we're going to let her take care of whoever was interrupting. That's an idea. Let's do this. Let's go off to the phone and say hello to Rosalie. Hi, Rosalie. It's Leah. How are you?
Hi, Leah. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. I'm so anxious to order my clothes.
Are you really?
I am.
Tell me, what did you? So, did you like these leggings?
Well, first of all, I love Denim and Company. I love that make.
Yes.
And I don't get a chance to order too much or shop because I live on an island in South Jersey.
Okay.
And there's hardly any stores around here.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch your program to order my clothes.
And you've been happy with the things that you've gotten?
Very well. We'll see now. This next order, what I get and how they fit.
Okay, I have to tell you. So now, have you? So you said you love Denim and Company. So it's worked out well for you. I have to tell you, I've been wearing these leggings, Rosalie, for years. Honestly, when I say to you, probably easily 15 plus years. And the thing I think you're gonna really like is.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
That's why I couldn't do the show. I would be, that'd be it for me. I would laugh so hard. So anyway, that is one of my absolute favorite Instagrammers. He's amazing. I should give you guys next time I go live. I'll give you the my top 5 favorite like you will laugh every single time you go to these pages. It's gonna be like the best moment of your life. But yeah. All right. Got 10 more minutes. And thank you. Appreciate that. I have a bunch of new late nighters. It's so funny because when I go live at like 4 p.m., none of you guys are here, and I go live late, and you're all like, hey, we are. What is it about not being able to it's not like you can't sleep, because I went to bed at like 9:45 p.m. last night. So I don't think it's about insomnia. I just think it's like, I don't know. I think people are scrolling and they're hoping and they're looking for some inspiration, something. I don't know what, but my live will never, I hope, ever, in my lifetime, never be boring. There'll always be a moment. You know what? And since it is morning right now, let's wake up.
It's out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
Oh my God. All right. Good morning, Sunday morning. I just feel like it, and we all feel it in the air. There's something wrong.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday.
It's never not going to be funny. I don't care what you do. It's never not going to be funny. So I'm going to share before my out is 111 because I'm learning a lot about numbers. So I have a few more minutes. I want to share something with you that when I reshared got taken down and then shared again. So I want you to go back with me in time. To 9/11 for those of you who are alive. And there's so many things that unfolded after that I didn't know. I'm not talking about Building 7. I'm not talking about the Pentagon. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about something I bet everything I have that 90% of you have not seen. And I want you to watch it with an open mind and also understand that I did post it, and when I posted it a couple of years ago, when I realized, oh my God, what was happening with George Bush in the schoolroom on 9/11? George Bush in the schoolroom on 9/11. Now, we all know he was holding a book upside down. There was a woman teaching, and he was there. I don't know whenever a president, since, before, or after, has been in a schoolroom. What you are about to see, if you are tuning in right now, 12:56 a.m. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody on the East Coast. There's no way no one's on the East Coast is watching. No way. But if you're on the West Coast and you can't sleep right now, you're about to see a mind-blowing thing. Mind-blowing thing. Okay? All right. I'm just going to share it with just saying that. They took it down, but then put it back up because, again, nothing that is in this video is not true. But you gather the information and you just tell me. Tell me what you think. You can message me tomorrow. It's going to take a while if you've never seen this before. I'm sorry. It's a big truth bomb right now. If you've never seen it before, I apologize. I'm going to say that right now. Yikes.
Like, how did I not know this?
Nope. Oh my God. It won't let me. I love you. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Wow. The second I tried to share it with you, it wouldn't show it. It's okay. That's okay. I'm aware. Oh my God. Hold on. I got it. Can you see what I'm looking at? Nope. All right. Give me a second. What a surprise. Okay. Again, I wanna preface this. If you have not seen this, I cannot be responsible for your reaction. Okay? That's all. That's all of it's true. Or trust me, they would have taken it down. Okay. Good luck with this. Have fun with it. That's a good one.
When George Bush was in the kids' classroom in Sarasota, Florida, and the kids were reciting, they were learning how to read. Did you guys ever see this? They weren't just learning how to read, they were regurgitating in a way, like chanting, the new words they learned. And let me just show you the new words they learned on the day that the towers were hit. And by the way, I'm sure this is a complete coincidence, but the words were kite, hit, plane, steel, must.
Ready? Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready? Kite. Yes, kite. Get ready? Hit. Yes, hit. Get ready? Steel. Yes, steel. Get ready? Plane. Yes, plane. Get ready?
Boom, the moments they bow to get their books, they lean over to get their books, that is a moment that George Bush is notified about the situation. But I'm sure we all have different perceptions of what we think happened on that day. Now, having said that, to be very safe here on the TikTok, I just want to know what you think. If you've not seen that video, I probably blew your mind. If you have seen that video, it's a nice one to revisit, isn't it? Because what an interesting thing to chant. Now, I personally have never heard of reading that way, but it's a really good way to learn how to read. Not to mention the book that the president was reading had to do with the goat, and he was holding it upside down, but I don't know. All that stuff. Just coinciding.
Get ready? Hit. Yes, hit. Get ready? Steel. Yes, steel. Get ready? Plane. Yes, plane. Get ready? Must. Yes, must. Open your book up to lesson 60 on page 153.
No big deal. No big deal. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just what the Have you guys ever seen when George Bush was in the kids' classroom in Sarasota, Florida, and the kids were reciting, they were learning how to read? Did you guys ever see this? They weren't just learning how to read, they were regurgitating in a way, like chanting, the new words they learned. And let me just show you the new words they learned on the day that the towers were hit. And by the way, I'm sure this is a complete coincidence, but the words were kite, hit, plane, steel, must.
Ready? Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready? Kite. Yes, kite. Get ready? Hit. Yes, hit. Get ready? Steel. Yes, steel. Get ready? Plane. Yes, plane. Get ready?
Boom, the moments they bow to get their books, they lean over to get their books, that is a moment that George Bush is notified about the situation. But I'm sure we all have different perceptions of what we think happened on that day. Now, having said that, to be very safe here on the TikTok,
I just want to know what you think. If you've not seen that video, I probably blew your mind. If you have seen that video, it's a nice one to revisit, isn't it? Because what an interesting thing to chant. Now, I personally have never heard of reading that way, but it's a really good way to learn how to read. Not to mention the book that the president was reading had to do with the goat, and he was holding it upside down, but I don't know. All that stuff. Just coinking.
Get ready, hit. Yes, hit. Get ready, steal. Yes, steal. Get ready, lay. Yes, lay. Get ready, mud. Yes, mud.
Hit, steal, plain must. Hit, steal, plain must. No big deal. No big deal. Nothing to see here.
What the fuck?
Nothing to see here. Just what the
It could be the one person on Facebook that really matters. Not the 13,000 watching on TikTok, not the 25 people watching on YouTube. It could be that one person, and that's what matters. So, what do we do, Rachel? What do we do about this shit show that we're in? Well, that's a good question. I get that a lot. I'm not muting now. Am I muting now? I don't think I'm muted. So, I'll leave you with this. This video has many layers to it. So, I'm on the set of a TV commercial, and it's about a car. I don't care about the car. And I met someone, and we were having these deep discussions, and then we have to go back into this like matrix of, okay, now I'm walking through the car, Anyway, it's kind of like life. Like you meet people, and you're like, oh, I gotta go back to my role that I have to play, whatever. But I looked at him and I went, can we film something which I feel like would be a really good metaphor for life, which would be like, we're all going through life, but every now and then you meet that person and you might never see them again. You might see them for a minute or an hour or a day or a week or a month or 5 years. Doesn't matter. And everything stops. And even though we're being distracted by our phone, we're doing this, right? The whole time. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm listening. Are you doing this? Are you doing this? Yeah, I'm listening. There's an energy and there's a God force, a source that goes beyond. And I feel like don't get discouraged and don't worry that AI is taking over any of this stuff, because God's bigger than AI. God's bigger than all of this. God's bigger than an infomercial. God's bigger than all of this. And I just want to share this with you because I feel like it's the biggest metaphor for the fact that whether it's through that person or the experience you have, like, there's amazing grace. There's amazing grace. And the amazing grace, it goes beyond anything you can explain. So he did this with me, and I will forever be grateful because it was one of my favorite moments of filming a commercial that felt kind of shallow, but I was so grateful because I needed the money. But it was in an acoustic hallway where I'm like, oh my God, let's sing, because he could sing and I could sing. And anyway, here we go. I'll stop explaining it and just share it, because this is like one of my favorite things ever. Okay, here we go. So with all this shit that's happening, how do we win? I know I post a lot about the questions because that's my mind. I have a very curious mind and I'm asking questions all the time. When I was working on a job a while ago, and this was probably one of the best moments of that day. And I hope it inspires you guys to take a moment, even if you're working or on your cell phone, which we did on purpose the whole time we were doing this. We were like, let's do this, but pretend that we're just on our phones the whole time and not even noticing each other, which is kind of like most of the world. But I hope that it will inspire you to sing and to remember Amazing Grace, because how sweet it is. And there's still hope. And I believe that we are in a great awakening and we have the power. So enjoy this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yep, that's a wrap. So with all this shit that's happening, how do we win? I know I post a lot about the questions because that's my mind. I have a very curious mind and I'm asking questions all the time. When I was working on a job a while ago, and this was probably one of the best moments of that day. And I hope it inspires you guys to take a moment, even if you're working or on your cell phone, which we did on purpose the whole time we were doing this. We were like, let's do this, but pretend that we're just on our phones the whole time and not even noticing each other, which is kind of like most of the world. But I hope that it will inspire you to sing and to remember Amazing Grace, because how sweet it is. And there's still hope. And I believe that we are in a great awakening and we have the power. So enjoy this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yep, that's a wrap. So with all this shit that's
Excuse me, sir.
How do we...
Excuse me. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Hey, don't run from the Lord! Where are you going?
I know I was muted. Oh my God, I get it. That's just to see if you're still watching as I end all my live streams with, yeah, it's perfect. We're ending this at 1:11. The Father and the Son, and the message is the most important one I can give. Spirit lead me. Because most of the time we don't know where we're going or how long we'll be here.
Spirit lead me when my throat is without bottle.
out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery and oceans deep. My faith will stand.
Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where its miracle of years surrounds me, you never failed, and you won't stop now.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me. Spirit, lead me. Spirit, lead me. Take me deeper. Take me deeper. Take me deeper into you.
Thank you.